Well, hello there! Yes, this is Too Much Colin Furze, the channel where you get to see all your behind the scenes and up-to-date information on the Secret Tunnel project. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I, Colin Furze, dug a tunnel from my workshop up into my house and then along to the front of the drive. And it's the drive bit which we're concentrating on now. Yes, I want my DeLorean to come up out of the drive like Thunderbirds, James Bond style. There's all sorts of things that have done this in films and bits and bobs. I want that because how cool would that be? Now, this video is kind of sponsored by Barret Steel or Newark Steel. This is the local steel company which I use to get all my steel. So we need to show them some love. And this is great. They're going to help me out with the steel because I've kind of totted up what I might need for this job. We're looking at over 10 grand in steel. So you be nice to them, people. Okay, how we doing? And also, don't forget, these are nearly sold out now. Furze Mining Company t-shirts. These are only available while I'm doing the drive. After I've finished and done this, can't get them anymore. Bit of Furze history, time. Once they're gone, they're gone. Right, come and have a look. What's that? What's that? That might blend seamlessly with the next part of this video. Right, down we come. Got no shoes on, look. So I got 2 sets of shoes for this job. Well, I got 3 actually. I've got round the house sets of shoes, and then we had another set of shoes that goes from the house down to where I'm digging. That's these. I put these on. Etnies faders, of course. And then you'd walk along here in those sets of shoes, and then you would get these sets of shoes, which was for when you're actually working at the rock face. These were supposed to be the really dirty ones. These were supposed to be medium cleanly ones. And then of course the house shoes supposed to be completely clean. However, my medium shoes and really mucky shoes ain't a lot different. And then sometimes I put them down and I don't even know which ones I'm supposed to have on. So I'm going to take these off here. There we are. They're my medium shoes. And look, you can see, look, I'm absolutely covered in it. But that's tunnelling. So it wasn't as bad when we did this bit because it never got that wet. Because we were always under the garage, under the patio, or under the shed, so the water content in the soil was quite low. Come on, I ain't got my shoes on properly. But right, where we at? Big old gas main. We're basically just trying to go this way a bit more and square it all off. I've got this little ledge here, which I've nearly got rid of, and then we can straighten this up so there's no little overhangs. We've got to get rid of this big overhang up here because that bit's going to keep dropping off that. So go straight up there, cut that back. We've got a bit of an overhang over here as well. That wants straightening up so nothing ever drops off. And then with the garage exposed and the house exposed, we can start to work out exactly where we need to be, because the room's probably going to be at 90 degrees to this tunnel. I don't think I'm going to scunt it, but I need to make sure that when it shoots towards the path, it doesn't slowly start to cut under my neighbour's garden, because the way my drive's set out, it's not a perfect square. And then of course if we scunt it over too much, then when it goes over this direction, it'll end up going under the house slightly, which again is not ideal. So it wants to be running parallel with the house and then go that distance at the appropriate distance so it doesn't then cut under the neighbour's boundary, which I think we're all good for, because I was gonna scoot it that way about 800 mil, so we've got like a 20 centimetre bit. We put the light switch and then a 600 mil worktop, because I'm probably gonna have a workbench go all the way along there, because this is gonna be like a little car garage, isn't it? Well, it's not going to be, it is going to be a little car garage, but you know, you'd have things like all your oil changing stuff and things like that. So I'll set all that up in there. Very nice. Right. Sometimes it's good fun to just do it manually. Put the pig in and let it all come down. Oh yes. It's like, you can see where it's like formed in seams. You get like these natural breaks form in the rock. So once you've like kind of cracked a bit open, it all just falls off. Yes. There we are, look. Right, let's fill them tubs up. You just swap-a-roo. Go on, and another big cracks. Look, let's see how deep this is. Got my torch. Let's have a look. Ooh. And it just keeps on going. You can stuff that down there. Come on, when am I going to find a blooming cave? Save us a lot of digging. Oh yeah. I found the garage foundation now, Rick. There's a bigger one coming here. There's a bigger one. That'll do. Progress is good! Progress is good! Fall into the buckets! Whoa! Of course, the old block pave is going to be a bit of a danger, isn't it? And all the sand. Oh, I didn't think about this. 6 inches of sand under it, look. Time is a friend, it's a patient game. Hoping the feelings never change. Actually went in it quite well. I think the camera's in the right place now, really, is it? Oh, it's raining. Well, something's still connected somewhere. This is exactly what we didn't want. Now, I prefer it when they fall into little pieces, because every now and again, you get one like this. What am I going to do with that? It's just a big lump. Can't lift it up. Can't stick it in a bucket. There you are. Job for the sledgehammer, I'm afraid. That's gotcha. Let's break you with some more manageable bits. Okay, we've been doing some thinking. This essentially has took me about 8 days to do this, and working out with what's left to do, how far we need to before we can get to the path with this section. This will all make sense in the big videos on the main channel. It's going to take too long. If we get it done before Christmas, we'll be lucky. So, with that in mind, and the fact that we end up with these big clay overhangs, which are an absolute pain to dig, and if they drop on you, you know, they will put you to the floor. That's not good. So, Tom Lamb has made me an offer I can't refuse. He said, Colin, I'll come and dig it. He's put the price so low. I was like, come on, Tom, then. You might as well come and dig it. So we've got Tom coming with a digger. But before Tom comes, we've got the steel delivery. Newark Steel is part of the Barret Steel group, and it's where I've been getting my steel from for some years now. They deliver nationwide from their 27 locations and are the UK's largest independent steel stock holding group. They have 4 divisions with General Steels, Engineering Steels, the Tubes Division and International. As well as just stocking the steel, they also offer other services such as shot blasting and priming, sawing to length, holes drilled using a CNC machine for ultimate accuracy, laser cutting for flat sheet and tubes. They always answer the phone, have always met my delivery times and work to suit my needs. So if you're in the need for some steel, give them a shout and say Colin sent you. So to find your nearest dealer or find out more information, go to barretsteel.com or click the link in the description. Okay, that's got the steel delivery. Tom's coming tomorrow. I know we're backtracking a little bit here, but before he does come, I want to get this bit of the tunnel clean, because at the moment it's a complete mess, look. Everything's covered in mud. There's a couple more things fell down. This is what happens, you see, look. You'll come down in the morning, there'll be a massive lump, and then it would come off something up there, this like little clean bit, this little clean seam of clay, and it just falls down and drops on you. And it's things like that, which is why we're using a digger. Right, let's get this tidy, because I'm one of these people where I don't want to start the next bit until the first bit is either finished or everything's tidy, the workshop, everything. You can't start another job until you've tidied up. And this mess simply will not do. Oh, it stresses me out looking at it. Thank you, Tom. Thank you for doing this for such a good price. You're so good.
Can I interest you in one of these?
Oh, what's this? Subscribe to Tom Lamb on YouTube. I think you better do that, guys. He's come out and dug this for me. Oh, wait a minute. You got the wrong T-shirt on.
Thank you, Colin.
Come on, put it on, Tom. Look, you got one of the original ones for ages ago.
Oh, I do look after my merchandise. Do not forget to go and buy Colin's mining t-shirt, because this is a very difficult this is very difficult what we're doing, so it'd be very much appreciated if you want to go and buy some of these.
What a salesman. Where'd you get them from, Tom?
These?
Yeah.
The Colin Furze shop online.
We'll put the link on the screen. Oh, it's a beautiful logo, look. Look at that. Right, better get people digging. Okay, if you ever get anxious or a bit nervous before you start a project, do not worry, because people like me get it as well. Like, having this done in the front of the garden, everyone can see it. If there's any problems, it's, you know, everyone can see if there's been any problems. Obviously, I'm kind of used to that now because I upload videos on the internet, so if anything goes wrong or it doesn't work, I'm kind of showing you. But just, yeah. This is one of those things that it does make you a little bit nervous. This is my house. I'm doing this to my house. I've got obviously all the gas mains and stuff to worry about. I'm not too worried about that. Tom's good on the digger. But just, you know, to have this going on in your front garden is pretty weird. So did you not know that Tom Lamb proposed to his future wife in the Houses of Parliament, which no one else had done before, but best of all, he did it in a Colin Furze hovercorpse tee. No, jumper, in a jumper. I must admit, this is actually making me feel quite good, because the digger is not just slicing through it like it's butter. It is having to properly scrape and struggle and stuff like that. To think we did all this by hand. Oh, he's only gone and look, he's gone and nudged me bloody time lapse. Tom Lamb. digger makes in the tunnel when it's digging sounds horrific. And that is why we dug all this bit by hand using the pin. Because it's stealth. This is anything but stealth. To the point where I can't really call these videos secret tunnel videos anymore, although to be fair, that stopped at video 1, didn't it? Right, how are we getting on? This is Jamie, this is Tom's mate. Lovely old boy. Strange thing about him, flip-flops. I don't know, I've questioned him about it as well. He's happy, he loves his flip-flops. Right, we're getting there. We're getting this bit squared up. We need to, it's just the edges. We've got to get down here, we've got to go a little bit deeper, and we've got to get rid of that edge there. But other than that, Tom Lamb's happy, he's on the wangles. Look at him. He's covered his digger in subscribe to Tom Lamb things, as you saw earlier. I think he's put a few more on. Right, look at that, look. We reckon it probably takes about 6 to 8 of my tubs to fill one of his buckets up. Crazy, crazy.
Somebody else, Tom, and heard how cheap a price you've done this for, and they want their drive digging out. Oh, it can be, yeah.
Tom, how are you finding today?
Well, I've just had fish and chips.
Yeah, you've had fish and chips?
So I'm very, very happy.
Tom's happy.